Hello, everyone. My name is Salem Dory. I'm coming to you guys with another video today, and it's basically going to be about people's lack of understanding. Now, um, when it comes to my disability, people think they know things about me, and they think they know things about my needs, but they really don't. For example, a person will say, "Well, oh, why didn't you come to my house?" Well, okay. Is your house handicap accessible? Does your house have stairs? Or will I be able to get around? Because as you people know, wheelchairs do not climb stairs. It's not like a magical car or something. And it just annoys me. Um because of people's lack of understanding. It's like you see a person in a wheelchair and you know you have stairs. But it's like, well, you could come to my house anyway. And then I was told by my father, and yes, I don't care that I mention him because we don't talk anymore. I was told by my father, who had a handicap house. Now, I'm not trying to get into dad because I told you about my dad and how he treated me like in other videos. I'm not trying to get into that. I'm just using this as an example. My dad told me, well, oh, why didn't you come over? It's like, and as I said, his house is not handicap accessible. And it really registered with me because I said, okay, this is a person who wants to be a part of my life, who wants to connect with me and wants to find out about my needs. But yet you want to force me to come to a house that's not handicap accessible where I can't get around. And on other times, like you try to get into a building sometimes, and you're trying to open the door, and people will just look at you like, well, aren't you gonna open it? It's like you could see him in a wheelchair. Why can't you open it? Why can't you be the respectful and the responsible one, saying, you know what, maybe he needs a little help? I'm just so sick of the lack of decency and common courtesy when it comes to people with disabilities. And I'm not naming everybody. This doesn't apply to all people, just a certain few. You know, because again, like I always say, it's not like we asked to be in a wheelchair. It's not like I said, oh, you know what, I'm gonna take this magic pill that's gonna put me in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. That's not the way it went down. I told you guys about my birth and how chaotic and what a miracle it actually was that I even survived. It's like, and people just don't understand what it's like to go through this every day, day in and day out. Because I was invited to one house, for example, and there were stairs everywhere. And then another person, so that didn't work out. And then another person said, well, oh, I have a handicap portalet. Okay, well, that's great. Well, what if my chair can't fit in the portalet? So that means a person would have to lift me into the portalet so I could do my business and proceed with my day. It's like, no. And, it just annoys me with people's lack of common courtesy and common sense, basically. Because you try to explain it to people why you don't want to go places, but then they treat you like you're the villain here. Well, you just don't want to leave the house. No, it's not the fact that I don't want to leave the house. It's due to the fact that my body. Let me tell you something. There are times when I literally don't want to get out of bed in the morning because my body is tired and my body basically just shuts down. Having a disability, like I said, it takes a lot out of you. There's a lot more things that you have to handle than the average person does. And that's a lot. And then I've had people come up to me and say, well, oh, you just use your disability for attention. Or you just do it because you don't want to socialize with people. If any of you know me, I'm a very sociable person. So that's not the case at all. The reason I don't go places and the reason I don't do certain things is because my body literally cannot do it. It's not that I don't want to. It's not that I'm trying to be rude or inappropriate. My body cannot do it. You know, and then, you know, you go to a person's house and I can't even fit in their bathroom. Okay. So it's like, okay, well now let's look at the situation here. I'm in a wheelchair. I can't do this on my own. You invited me to your house, which is not handicap accessible. And then, okay, second of all, I can't fit into the bathroom. So what am I supposed to do? Piss my pants? That's not right. And it's like it just makes me so frustrated because I feel like if more people, you know, researched about cerebral palsy or any disability rather, they would have a better understanding. But and especially my father, I'm so mad at him, like it's not even funny. My own father, oh well, there's no reason why you can't come here. Okay, first of all, like I said, the house wasn't accessible. My wheelchair couldn't even fit in the bathroom. And then he's like, well, all you worry about is the bathroom, he says. It's like, hello, I'm a human being. I'm going to have to pee eventually or poop or whatever. That's what the human body does. And it's like, and then, he's just like, well, you're using that like as an excuse, or you're just worrying about it too much. I'm here to help you. No, like I said, my father is not in my life. He doesn't understand my needs. And that's the part that makes me upset. People just do not understand. Like I said, I'm not, I don't stay home because I want to. I would love to go out to more places and do more things and get into the community and get involved. But half of my family's big. Half of my family, their houses aren't handicap accessible. And I'll still have those people that will come up to say, why don't you want to come to my house? Well, maybe it's because I can't get around. Ding, ding, ding. Wouldn't you think that would be a valid reason for me not to come? And people just don't get it. So that's why I'm posting this video today. I felt like it was an important topic to discuss because I feel like we need to make people aware. So many people assume that if you have a disability, it's like autism or something, and people just want to categorize you into all these different groups. You have to realize that every person, even with a disability, is an individual. Their needs differ from person to person, and that's the way it is. And it just angers me because people don't want to do the research and take the time. People just automatically assume that you're rude, that you're snotty, that you don't want to do anything with your life, which is totally not the case. If my life was different and I was able to walk and move around, that would be different. But this is what it is, so that's it. Excuse me. Again, I posted this video because I feel like more people should be aware and more people should research things about disabilities and get involved into the disability community and really understand what it's like to go through this every day, because not a lot of people do. Again, I truly appreciate your time and you guys taking the effort to pop on here and watch my stream. And I'll come back with you again soon. Again, like I said, having a disability takes a lot out of you. So I will not post every day because sometimes I just don't want to do it. But I will post as often as I can because I feel like it's important to make you guys understand what it's like to have cerebral palsy, what it's like to live with CP. And it may not be easy, but it's life and that we do what we got to do. So thank you for your time. I'll pop on again soon. Thank you.